Taurus, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you to everybody who has watched and subscribed so far. Today we're going to take a look at people or person in your energy. We're going to take a look at some past, present, and future energies for whoever might be on your mind. This isn't going to resonate with everybody. As you all know, I could be talking about someone else close to you. If you're cross-watching for an Aries, you're welcome to that too. Okay. Some of you, and I'm sorry if I just said Aries, I mean Taurus. Some of you have had a real shakeup in a family situation. Some of you, not everybody, some of you have found yourself in the past suddenly single. It may have been a situation for some of you. This was a family situation. It was, this was something that was established. It was, a marriage. It was a partnership. It was something that you felt like was long-term. And it might have took a lot of work to keep it going. It might have took a lot of skill, but for some of you, something totally for some of you, a third party happened unexpectedly and completely demolished this situation. Some of you are, were confused or are confused about how to make a new start, how to do things on your own. Yeah, so I apologize because what I'm seeing here is a situation. I can't pinpoint it to one person in particular right here, but I see a situation that was, for some of you, this was your legacy. This was your forever. This was where you're home based. It was your security. It was, it was your all. But it's like maybe some of you were in denial about how much work this took. Some of you might have been constantly fighting off, fighting off like realities that things may not have been exactly as they seemed. Some of you feel heavily manipulated in this situation by somebody who was not committed, by somebody who was more interested in socializing and partying and maybe dating other people. And for some of you, maybe this wasn't an established thing, but you thought it had the potential to be that way. And some of you worked really hard at making it that way. But somebody here is way more interested in fun times. Somebody here is way more somebody's interest in fun times and maybe like recreational drugs and alcohol or something of that nature, caused this to be a disaster and to come to an end. And I want to say, I don't think that it was, for some of you, this person caused their own demise because of that. Like, and I think in your last reading, Taurus, we were talking about somebody who's just really foolish. I see that again here. Like, I see somebody who's just like a live for the moment type of person. It's just really into destructive, like self-destructive things. It might have took a lot to manage this person in some ways. And some of you, in the past were confused about how to make a start on your own, how you're going to do this on your own, and feel enthusiastic about it and feel like happy about it, because if you didn't want that, it's hard to feel gung-ho about, you know, being single. Let's see what we got going on in current. Yeah, some of you were definitely dealing with a person who was in and out, you know, not committed, always running here and there, and they may have made you feel like you were the problem. Some of you were really dedicated in this situation. Some of you sacrificed a lot, or some of you are sacrificing a lot. Sorry, I'm veering from the whole past, present, future, but some of you are willing to make a sacrifice. Some of you believe heavily in traditional values and in sacrificing for those traditional values, but you have a person here who's impulsive and isn't really interested in that. Like, they're interested in having fun. They're interested in, you know, glory and good times and fast cars and, you know, things like that. And it's like you saw the truth about this, or you are starting to see the truth about this. And for a lot of you, it has you just really, really questioning your capabilities in some way. And some of you are still in love with this person, in spite of feeling like you've lost in some way. Okay. Some of you, excuse me, are being guided to be a little bit more intuitive about this situation. Some of you are being guided to perhaps say less. To kind of keep quiet about your next move. Some of you are dealing with an air sign. Some of you really want to speak to this person. I don't know that you're going to, and I don't know if you've made a decision on how to do that. Some of you feel like you need to speak to this person in order to alleviate some anxiety that you have about the future. Some of you feel like you need to decide how to talk to this person about something they've done. Some of you might be dealing with somebody who has a gambling problem that might have created a lot of issues in this situation, might have created some financial troubles here. Yeah, I'm sorry, Trish. I feel like you guys may be a little bit confused about what to do in this situation, that you're kind of waiting for an opportunity. Some of you here are waiting for an opportunity. Some of you here are juggling, you know, whether to communicate or not. Some of you just flat out don't know. Or this could be your person. You know, if you're firm in how you feel, then this person doesn't know how to speak. Somebody here feels like they're absolutely righteous in, you know, in their part in things. And for a lot of you, the future feels really uncertain. You know, the future is causing you a lot of anxiety. Some of you don't know, like I said from before, some of you don't know how you're going to take care of yourself. Some of you don't know how you're going to make it work financially. And some of you may feel like you need to travel, move away from somewhere, or maybe you even did move away from somewhere in order to make a new start in this situation. Let's clarify this a little bit because this last row is a little bit unclear. Let's try to get some advice for Taurus here. It's like if you speak to this person, you might feel like things are, you know, you might feel like you've got some justice in some way, but I don't know that it's going to make the future more certain for you. Like it might reveal to you something you want to know, but I don't know that it's going to like necessarily alleviate whatever your anxieties are about the future. Because this person, I see you as being a very loving person here, and I see this person as being not necessarily cold, but just not, you know, emotionally attached in any way. Yeah. I think I said earlier that it's like you're being guided to use your intuition more. You're definitely being guided to meditate on this situation more and frankly really not take any action if that's what you're thinking of, because it's going to, some of you just need a rest in general from being too overloaded, from taking on too much in this situation, which I think we said that at the beginning too. You need to take a break from whatever it is that you're doing. You need to, you know, lay your burdens down. If this person is offering you something, you're being advised to reject it. Because what they're offering you is a bunch of burdens. And I think some of you already know this. I think some of you are just weary of this situation anyway. Like, I think some of you are literally like, I'm not even trying to figure out what to do because I just don't care. Like, I don't want to talk to this person. I realize they're a big burden. And for some of you, the real issue in your life is just figuring out the future. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. It's just going to require patience. It's going to require patience. It's going to require rejecting things that don't belong to you. You may still have to carry a lot on your own for a while, but make sure you're getting plenty of rest. Make sure that you're, you know, staying patient with yourself and knowing that you're being guided and protected. But reject whatever this person has to offer you. If you're deciding on whether you should respond to them, this is saying no. See if we got any more advice for Taurus. I think we're good. Sorry about that. All right. Thanks again for watching. Thank you to everybody who subscribed so far and who has watched my earlier videos. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.